Welcome in, ladies and gents. This is the 2025 film Drop. This is starring Christopher, or directed by Christopher Landon, but in my eyes, he's a star director like a Christopher Nolan and, Denis Villeneuve and all those, but in the horror space. If you guys seen the Happy Death Day film series, he created and directed those series, and he did a phenomenal job with that. Love those films, and this is another one of his classes, if you will. So this is basically starring Megan Faye and Brendan Skalanar, they're Violet and Henry respectively. And so essentially Violet is a stay-at-home mom, or she is a psychiatrist, but she's staying at home to watch over her son, and she's a single mother, not by choice, mind you, and you'll figure out why. And so essentially she's going on this date with Henry, and as they're on this date and trying to get to know each other, they've been on and off talking throughout the social media app, I believe, for about 3 months. And then as they're getting to know each other, they get this drop because it's the social media app, as we know, that connects everybody that's in their vicinity to them, and they could kind of send each other drop or airdrop each other's messages and things like that, and different memes and so. And she's getting more threatening memes, and her and Henry is trying to figure out who is the one sending her. Well, at first she gets memes where it's more like they kind of plan that they might threaten her or something, but then she gets the video of her family at home with her son and her sister in danger, and she doesn't tell Henry because obviously if she lets him know that what's going on at home, then they'll take out her son. But they want her to kill Henry because Henry has some political ties that he is connected to, and they basically want him to be destroyed, and they want her to do it. And while she's trying to get to know this guy, because Henry is a very welcoming and warming person, and she actually starting to like him, and she tried to find, this movie does a lot of great ways of illustrating the way they do the visual cues of like making you think certain people have done it, or because they have like the bartender, some random dude that's waiting on his sister, and some other guy that's going on a blind date, and I think the waiter that's doing them right at the moment, that's serving Henry and Violet, and just a bunch of other various characters, and they just taking you back and forth about who may not be involved in the situation. And I pretty much figured out towards the end before they even got to that character. And so it's a great little mystery. It has very comedic components to it. It's a good romance as well in here. I definitely think you guys should check that out. I had a great time with it. I'll give it a 4 out of 5. Peace.